My name is Felix Arnald Kumban. I will be here as one of the moderator of this very expected webinar that will help during an hour, and we'll meet a very specialist which will give us a little vision, Vulcan vision in long term. Before I start, I would like to ask for everyone that is attending right now this webinar to put the name, his name in chat. Can put there the name and follow the level that is right now doing. After that, I would like also to remind that our webinar will take an hour, and to make sure that it will go through a good environment, I would like to ask for everyone to mute his microphone, and if you realize that you want to talk, may raise the hand, and as moderator, we allow you to have your proper time to speak. I just want to confirm if we are all here. Mr. Serge already with me. Suzanne, thank you for joining us. Madam Flora, Camille, you are all welcome to this wonderful webinar. Teacher Nersa also it's here. So, okay. To start this wonderful webinar, I would like to ask Celestina. We will follow as part of our agenda. First, it's a registration, which I asked you to write your name. After that, we'll have here Madam Celestine, which will open our webinar. After that, we'll have our executive manager, which will talk about full condition in long term. After that, we will have here a section for question and answer. After that, we will have a closing section where we have our executive manager and the representative of our school that will say few words. After that, the business class also will close this section. For starting this one, I would like to call now Ms. Celestina to open officially this webinar. Celestina, the ball is now on your hand.
Good afternoon, everyone. As my colleague said before, I'm Celestina 14 from Environmental Department. I am a student of 2B class. It's a great pleasure to be with you here in this webinar meeting. And we're honored to have Mr. Soyapi in as our special guest. And thank you for your time, Mr. Soyapi. First of all, I would like to give you the structure of this program. This program is conducted in 2 locations. One, it's here in Moatis. I am in Moatis, and the other one is in Maputo. This is available in two different formats: face-to-face for everyone that can be in the classroom, and then in online format. For example, in my case, I am I am a student for in this format online. This program includes multiple levels. First of all, 1B, 2B, 3A, 3B, 4A, and business level course. So it's important to have this lesson because it will help us to understand and to provide a specific, comprehensive and effective learning experience for everyone. And then I have a note that I would like to leave here. Our program is credited with international certification through background university. So as you can see, it can add a significant value to the knowledge that this program are providing. Another good news that I would like to bring here, this program will share the first certificate that will be awarded this year. Last year they started, but they didn't give award with certificate, and this year we'll start to have this certificate. So thank you for your time to be here, and I'm opening this this meeting officially. Thank you, Mr. Soyapi. Welcome, and thank you for your time.
Thank you, Celestina, for this wonderful open. Before we go, I would like to ask for everyone that is attending this meeting to open the camera so that we can be able to see each other. For those who are able to open it, please let's us open the camera so that we can see each other. As a small introduction, I would like to say a few words about our HR manager, our executive HR manager, Mr. Soyapi Mapulanga. He is an executive manager. He leads the development of higher level performance teams across mining operations here in Mozambique, Malawi, and also Nakalako. He has more than 10 years of experience in HR management. He has a proven track record of fostering and culture performance, inclusive and continuing improvement to critical operation. He holds an executive MBA from a Quantic School of Business and Technology and a Bachelor of Art in Development student and Sociology from the University of Zambia. He also has a certificate that we also have here as Vulcan, the quality management system. He also have a different type of skill, which one includes a personal management, a strategy, human resource, a planning, and a workforce planning. He is very passionate about creating a positive and dynamic workplace that contribute to overall success and of any organization. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the honor to receive a kind of specialist that will tell us more about this. With this word, I would like now to invite our executive manager to have time. You have 8 minutes to shine. And once more time, thank you for being here with us. Please, executive manager, the time is yours.
Well, thank you so much. It's a pleasure. It's an honor to be able to meet all of you. But more importantly, it's really good to see the progress that this program is having, with many of you actually speaking English without an accent. So it's good. A few of you who've spoken, it's very difficult to tell which country you are from, which is a good sign. It means that you are now beginning to speak English the way it needs to be spoken. So congratulations to all of you. I know it's not easy to learn a language which doesn't have anything in common with the language you speak is difficult. So I'm proud of all of your achievements. I'm hoping today is not very formal, because especially when it comes to things like language, the best way to learn sometimes is in informal setups. We can laugh, we can have fun, and we can interact. So I'll probably only take 5 minutes, because I'm expecting that you are all going to help me with the vision. I can help you with the long-term strategy of the company, but I will pick a few people here because this exercise is meant to be interactive. Correct?
Good.
All right.
Yes, yes.
All right.
Yes.
So maybe we'll start with Celestina. Can you tell us one of our values?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Soyapi. One of them is zero done. So we don't want to hurt anybody during our operations. So it's important to work safely. Every time that you will act, you will go to do an activities, you will need to be sure that you will do it correctly and safely. We are not talking about only safety, but we will talk about related to the environmental too. Yes, we know that all operations, you will do some impact. You will make some impact to the environment. So it's important to us and the rest to be in compliance with the law to guarantee that our operation is zero done. I'll not talk about sustainability because it's in my area.
It's your area. So yes.
Yes.
So zero harm. Yeah.
Yes, zero harms.
Done or zero harm. Yes.
Yes. Thank
And
you.
why it is important is because our customers are in Australia, our customers are in Japan, and they care more about clean coal. So what is clean coal? This is coal throughout the supply chain is manufactured, produced, and transported without harm to people, without harm to the community. Because it's not just about the coal itself, but it is also about the production process. So zero harm means all our stakeholders, contractors, community, everywhere along the line where it is possible to minimize harm to the people. So that is good. Kaminda is next. Give me another value.
Hi, Mr. Safi. Hi, everyone. I choose the better than before because I think that every day we improve to overcome the past. And I have an example. We are here to learn English. And today we are here to put in practice all information that we learned. So for me, I I choose that better than before.
Excellent.
And every day in our process, we are grow. We are try to do the different for the last week. Our goals are different. Our achievement is different because every day we want change. We want you want to be better than before.
Excellent. So, that is that at a personal level, that is that at a team level. Also, as a company level, we are always looking to to improve our processes, increase our capacity. In mining, many problems are there. Sometimes there is a problem with price, and you would have to produce more to survive. You would have to improve your technology. So being better than before is in every area of our life. We are always looking to improve. And being able to be better than before is the best and surest way to survive in a challenging industry like mining. It has periods where things are good, and it goes through periods where things are challenging. But if you've got the ability to always be better than before, you can innovate and you can survive in the industry. So I think I have Mr. Samuel here. Mr. Samuel, how are you?
Hello, I'm doing well. I'm doing well. It's a pleasure to meet you.
You look like you're in Dubai. Are you in Dubai or?
Yeah, in fact, it seems that I'm in Dubai. That's true.
All right. Are you able to pick one of our other values?
I have to admit that given the fact that I'm the teacher here, I'm actually one of the teacher. It might be surprising to hear that, but I would like just to maybe invite one of my students to answer on my behalf.
To help you. Okay, no problem.
Yes.
Who's going to help Mr. Samuel? Mr. Sergio, are you willing to help? This should be on your fingertips.
Thank you. It already, I think, two of our values that are already mentioned is zero harm and better than before, isn't it?
Yes.
So I can pick probably respect for people. Okay.
Agreed.
Everything that we do here, even the first value, zero harm, that I think it was Madame Celestina who said, it's important. If we do that, is zero harm. If we do sustainability, that will show that we are respecting people. So our company has a company price a lot this value, which says we have to do everything that we do in our activities on our place of work, respecting people in such way that, since we know that there are people here coming from different countries, people with different culture, and not only that, even the community, we need to respect them. So our activities should be taken considering that we need to make sure that the community will not suffer, we will not pollute the environment. So that all that points are showing that we are respecting people. So I think it's more or less what I should say about it.
So yeah, excellent explanation. Respect means that you value everyone, customer, stakeholder, owner, employee, contractor, the government, host community here in Moatize. So you value everyone's contribution, you value everyone's input, you value everyone's problems, and when you value, you respect, because you respect what you value. And that should guide us in our interaction, because if we respect people, we will be humble to listen to areas where we will not always know everything, or we will not always fully appreciate the impact of our actions on different stakeholders. So it is all people, like you've rightfully put it, people who own the company, people who are customers of the company, people who are contractors in the company, people who are customers, ourselves, managers, supervisors. It doesn't matter what anyone's position is. Without you, we don't have a company. Without you, we don't produce what we produce. So everyone's contribution makes it possible for us even to have this conversation, to sponsor this program. We are able to do this because we have partners who are here, who are helping us with this language training. We have employees who are investing their time to acquire a new skill so that they can better communicate with other colleagues like me who come from a different country, who are not exposed sufficiently to Portuguese or other languages. So respect is important. So that's a good explanation. I think we had one last one. Who can help us? Susanna?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I will talk about extreme responsibility.
Okay.
That means that we have to do our job, our functions with responsibility. Take our decisions, actions, and results without making excuses or blaming others. Doing what we have to do with responsibility, coming to work sober, respecting other. It all comes to everything that other colleagues talked to already said. When you are responsible, you know that you have to be at work on time. When you are responsible, you know that you have to make sure you respect others. When you are responsible, you know that you have to manage the equipment, whatever you're working with responsibility. Make sure that at the end of the day, we all win, the company win, and we also win as a person and as a worker.
Thank you. I think that's a good, confident response. Just to add on what you said, not to take away from anything else you've said, extreme ownership is also about not blaming anyone else for why certain things go wrong. You look at what was fully in your control and ensure that you did it. And as Susanna stated, it doesn't matter. You could be working in procurement. Your role will be to ensure that when a process comes to you, if it takes 2 days, you make sure that you do your best to deliver it in under 2 days. It doesn't matter that somebody else took 2 weeks to give it to you. When a process comes to you, you do what you do to minimize risks. Like she has said, risks relating to harm for people, risks relating to the reputation of the company, risks relating to the profitability of the company, risks relating to compliance. So in whatever our jobs are in different departments, you take it personal. You do not blame anyone else for what is within your control. You make sure that whatever is in your control is done. That's what it means, extreme ownership. It is nobody else's fault. What you are able to control, you focus on that and you do it to the best of your ability. So we've covered that. Who is brave enough to do our vision? Anyone?
Our vision, Mr. Soyapi, is trusted and technology advanced, premium quality cooking coal, preferred supply across the globe.
All right, fantastic. So let's break that down. Eunice, what does it mean to be trusted according to our vision?
Yes, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Yeah.
Yes.
According our vision, to be a trusted and technologically advanced premium quality of cooking coal. It's about to supply a coal with a high quality to be a preference around the world, and that coal will be produced and processed without harm. So if we comply with all our value, we can have this. We can manage or do that vision as reality. So we need to follow all our values to have this vision as a reality for our company.
All right. Let's hear a different explanation. That is correct. But on trusted, what does trusted mean? We have here Mr. Alberto. Trusted.
Good afternoon, Mr. Soyapi.
Good afternoon.
Thank you. We talk here about our values, and I think all these values can bring trust. If we do all of our values, zero damage, sustainability, respect for people, we can take we can take the confiability to our client, you know.
Okay, so if we take what you and Eunice have said,
Sorry?
if we take what you and Eunice have said, right? Trust is what you say you will do. If you promise, like Eunice had started,
Yes.
you say, I'm going to produce good quality. Whenever a customer gives you an order, quality will be good, it will be on time. Like Eunice has also said, and you've also said about the values. Someone expects that whatever you give them has been produced with respect to people, no harm to the community. They can trust that whatever it is that you say you will do,
Yes.
they can trust in your quality. Okay, someone else, Alice, what does advanced mean? Alice, are you there? I don't know. Paulino, advanced. Anyone who can volunteer?
Thank you. If you allow me, I would like to answer. The advantage of being trusted, it means that for sure we'll continue selling our product. We'll continue dealing our business because we need to have our customer satisfied. If they trust us, it means that our product meet what was their expectation. So that should be one of the trust. And to keep the business going well, for sure we need to make sure that the customer are satisfied. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. So
maybe good afternoon.
Yes.
Maybe increase more words about the advice and to help Mr. Felix.
Yes.
Yes. My name is Lamek Schleng.
Okay.
I'm here working on HDV1 engineer departments maintenance. So it's very important to focus on this point about reliability of process and the competence of people. No? The point is very important to talk about with advanced trust. No? So reliability of process, we are talk about we operate with standards producers, okay, standard producers that we according during our procedure, internal procedures of our process. No?
Okay.
So the competence people is very important for us. So if we our business is a co-op, So the coal we supply to other countries. So if not don't have these people with the competence, so our imagine dying of this process is not a good. So it's very important to focus, to emphasize this point, to sell our image and our campus. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Thank you so much,
Hello.
Mr. Lamek. Mr. Vasco, can we hear from you as well?
Mr. Pauline is here.
Okay, can we hear from you as well?
I am Pauline Muzonda. I'm working HTV 2. I am a technique. I want to say that something that it's necessary to have a competence people, or because we know that the coal is very cheap. That's why it's necessary to produce more produce. And if you have a competence people, or we have someone that have good knowledge, it's possibly to produce more, ever if you have a few resources. It's all.
Thank you very much.
Just to add a few words in the context we are talking about the advanced. In that context, I think we are talking about using the latest technologies to improve our performance.
Absolutely. So, like many of you said, you want to be trusted in terms of your quality. That's why we are ISO certified. You want to use the best technology that minimizes waste, that minimizes harm to the environment. You also want to be the company that people look to when they want coking coal, quality coking coal. They look to Mozambique, they look to Vulcan Mozambique, because it's a company that not only produces quality, but safely with no harm to the environment. So I'll touch just very briefly in terms of what does the future look like. Over the last 3 to 4 years, we've continued to increase our coal production. We have the capacity as a business to produce up to in excess of 45 million tons a year. A few years ago, we were barely producing around 22 million tons a year. Last year, we went over 30, and this year we are on track to reach as close as possible to 45 million tons of coal in a year. There's many things happening in our industry. It's going green. Some countries are moving away from coal and looking for other energies, and that places more challenges on coal as an industry. Because companies that are looking to buy are few, and the few that are looking to buy have needs around quality. They are more specific in terms of the type of coking coal that they want. They are more specific about your operating practices, your technology you use, your safety record, your environmental record, your community contribution. So it's not just about being able to produce 45 million tons a year. It's being able to produce it safely. It's being able to reduce your cost. And some of the ways that we are looking to reduce our cost is obviously things like waste to energy project we have with the power station, where we minimize the impact of our environment. We electrify some of our equipment, let's say in Section 3, and in the future, whether it is our logistics network, and minimize our reliance on diesel. But what is more important is that we continue to do a lot of research. We are building a research and development center here in the mine that will allow us to produce better quality products for our customers. All of these efforts, we have enough core reserves as a company our average age in this company is 33 years. Many people can retire in this company and the mine will still be working. So in terms of our future, we want to put Mozambique on the map. Already, Mozambique is on the map in first quarter 1 and first quarter 2. We were one of the highest companies that increased our exports to Australia. And this is in a large part because of our quality and some of our processes. So as we discuss the long-term vision to be a benchmark in mining, a responsible company that contributes to our community, continues to grow our employees, and as well as our contractor who works with us, so that we are at that global world-class standard. Already, we are among the largest producers of coal in Africa, and already we are preferred in Australia, in Japan, and in India. And the goal is to continue to focus on this growth so that we can continue to contribute to the development of the country, for our stakeholders, the growth of the company, and we can continue to look at other ways we can have lasting impact on the country here, along the corridor in Malawi as well. So in a nutshell, that is the vision. Using our talent, which is our employees, innovating, looking for new ways to produce more from what we have, and doing that safely. That's the vision we have. That's why we are going for ISO certification. That's why we are going for many other audits, because we want to open ourselves to criticism. We want to open ourselves to industry benchmarks. It doesn't matter if it's in CSR, it's in safety, it's in process. We are inviting independent auditors to come and look at our processes. I also want you to be proud as those that are working for this company. Proud because I know some of you have worked only here. And when you've only worked here, sometimes it is difficult to appreciate where you are in the world. But I'd like to tell you, as somebody who's worked, this is my 4th mine in a 3rd different country, I would tell you that we have a lot of world-class people that work in this company. We're privileged to have a lot of people that could do the job that they do here. They could do it in another company, in Panama, in South Africa, in Indonesia, in Egypt. So we are blessed in terms of the talent we have, and that gives us confidence that when we have a vision to be the best in the world, it would be possible because we have the resources, we have the people, and if we stick to our values, we can achieve all of these things. So unless there are questions, I am personally impressed with the progress all of you have made. I was not expecting this sort of interaction today. Some of the responses we received, many of you didn't know that these are the questions I would ask, and how confidently you all responded to this question has motivated me a lot regarding what this program is doing. But I also know many of you from work are busy, and I am impressed to see that you are finding the time to add this extra skill to your profile. It's going to help you. It'll help the family. It's going to open new doors for you because you are going to be able to interact with people who know something different from what you know. So I'd like to congratulate all of you for the investments you've made and the efforts that you're putting in. So unless there are any questions, today was about us engaging. It wasn't about us teaching. It was about us starting a relationship where in the future, if any of you meet me in the corridors, I'm hoping that we'll be able to practice. So this is not the first and last time. I am hoping that we should be practicing more often on the phone when we meet each other somewhere. Let us utilize this skill that you now have. So unless there are questions, I will hand over to our moderator.
Thank you for this wonderful interaction. Really appreciate to know that this one will not be the first and the last time. We would like to hear you more in the next opportunity. For now, I would like to ask for those who have some question about this interest that you have here. Please, if someone have a question, please just raise the hand and give you time or just start speaking. Okay, Eunice, you are the one. Please feel free.
Yes, first of all, I want to thank Mr. Soyap to share with us his own knowledge and to support us with this very long journey that we have about the question. So, Mr. Soyap, it will be supposed to invest in more technology to continue our process here at Vulcan.
I think we need to and you're right. That's a very good question. We need to continue to invest in more technology, and when we mean we, it's all of us, including yourself, Eunice, in the area that you work. When you look at ways in which we lose money, if you look at ways in which we lose production, if you look at ways in which our people are not safe because of a process, we should continue to invest in ways that will allow us to produce more. There was a time when you needed to go to the bank to withdraw money, and now there are ATMs. Now there's M-Pesa. The world continues to change, and we need to change with the world. And this is everybody. It's not just a manager. It's not an analyst. It's not an engineer. Anybody can innovate. Anybody can identify a process that needs to change. So I think you ask a very good question. Without investment in technology, I don't know if some of you can remember, but my first phone was an Ericsson. After an Ericsson, I had a Nokia. And when I was in university, the rich kids had Blackberries. But now you cannot find a Blackberry because Blackberry refused to invest in technology. And because they refused to invest in technology, many of the people on this call either have Android or iPhone. So if iPhone and Android do not invest in technology, they will not be there 5 years from now. And the same as us. If we do not invest in technology, we will be like some of our neighbors who fail to survive when small problems come up. Not because they don't make a good effort, but many other players in the core industry are not surviving because they are not investing in technology. So that's a good observation.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. I can see that Mr. Eldo also has a question, please. Mr. Eldo, the time is yours. Hello, Mr. Neldo, are you able to hear us? We are not able to hear you right now.
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay. Now, yes. Please, you
All
can
right.
proceed.
Right. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Neldo Batin from LDV Workshop. Just a question to Mr. Soyapi. As you were saying that there is effort to put Mozambique on the map, and while we're now at fourth level or fourth mine in the world, and we're exporting products abroad. I would like to know what is the biggest challenge that is possible to share with us, all staff or all employees in Vulcan, that we can know in order to make some effort to face it and win it. Thank you. I don't know if I have made it clear.
So that's a very good question. I think that the biggest challenge is the cost. And I'll tell you a few challenges we have. I think one is the cost. And I think after COVID, the cost of mining production around the world has increased. And also coal price itself is depressed. Okay, if we look at 3 years ago or 4 years ago, what the core price was and what it is now, many core operators are suffering. To survive, they need to produce more core than they have before at a lower cost. And I think that a lot of, if we add your question to that of Eunice, the answer is somewhere there. We will need to innovate. We have the talent. We have to look for new ways to do things, spend less on certain things, particularly around waste. So we have to reduce waste, increase production, recover more at a lower cost. Can we do this? Yes. We've got a talented workforce. We are already showing that we are surviving. We've been able to reduce our cost over the last 2 years. And we are not worried about the price, or shouldn't be worried about the price. Our focus should be on being able to produce more at a certain cost. The price will always be what it will be. There are times that it goes lower than we want it to be. Sometimes it goes up a bit. This will happen for the next 20 years. And our goal is focusing on innovation, controlling our cost. And that's every employee. Simple things. Let's start with a uniform. You're given 5 uniforms in a year. You decide you're not going to replace your uniform if you don't need to. It could be paper. It could be consumables like diesel. It could be lubricants. It could be reagents. Each and every one of us as employees, depending on our work, we have an opportunity to minimize cost. And we also have in our control to increase productivity, because it starts with personal productivity. If we are productive during the shift, and then we also help other colleagues, we will be able to achieve our goals, focusing on ourselves. So I think these are very, very good questions. The third one, I think, is communication. I think that we are meeting today because we are exercising, it's an English exercise. But I think that if we can find better ways to communicate challenges and opportunities, we can do a lot more as a company. Because sometimes employees would be unaware of a challenge. Either us as management don't communicate it for whatever the reason is, or we do not communicate it in using a channel employees will have access to, because not all employees have access to email. And the moment that we begin to communicate challenges and opportunities, sometimes solutions can come from anywhere. Operators, technicians, electricians. Every part of this organization is responsible for the success. So I think if we increase communication, because that allows us to work together on the problem. If we focus on technology, and if we continue to watch our cost, we will be able to provide a better contribution here in Mozambique, a better contribution for all our stakeholders, whether it's a customer or an owner of the company, and as well as share that benefit with employees as well. So communication, technology, productivity, cost control. If we use all of these, we can succeed. And we're already showing it. While others are suffering around the world, we are still here. And we are here in large part because of our employees. They continue to innovate. They continue to push the company. And it'll only be it'll only be some time before people start to take notice of some of you, because they will be like, okay, who's number 1 in Africa now? There's a company in Mozambique. All right. And Mozambique now will be known as a mining country. Mozambique is known for many beautiful things, but it will also be known for mining. And that will happen by the end of this year.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much for the answer.
Okay, thank you. We follow. Yeah, we have more 2 questions. One from teacher Geoffrey, and another one, Madam Susanna. Please, can proceed, your teacher.
Thank you very much. First of all, I have to thank Mr. Soyapi for your time being with us here today. It's a pleasure, and also all the students for your time to be with us here, and managing directors from Neshely. My question will go to Mr. Soyapi and also all the students. For the first time, we are talking about values of Vulcan. That was zero harm, and there was a word mentioned that was better than before. Now, I want to understand this question. This is an English exercise where we are trying to understand, to learn how can we speak, and Mr. Soyapi is English speaker, and we can hear the tongue is different from us. Now, I want to ask Mr. Soyapi and all the students, also English now, if you go back to your level where you started, is it better than before? And Mr. Soyapi, do you see the people you invested in, is it better than before? Is what I want to know. Thank you very much.
Look, 100%. And I'll tell you, I've been here for 2 years. So before, when I arrived, I needed to speak extremely slow. Isabel, Kaminda here, Vanya, I think, who are from our department. And when I would speak, I would always speak slower. And I would always have to choose which English words I would have to use so that I could be understood. All right. And the thing with English, it's got many words. You know, the more words you remove, you reduce the impact, and sometimes it is difficult to be understood. But I would tell you that everywhere across this mine, I'm meeting students, and I am so surprised how in 6 months, 9 months, I have seen people who move from having 10 words to having 120 words. So no doubt, I am also surprised. There are some people here I know because I meet them at work. I didn't think they were students. I just thought they've learned English maybe from university or from college. I didn't realize. I've only realized seeing them here that they are learning English here. So without a doubt, everyone we are seeing here, even from the interaction, is better than they were before. It is harder to learn a language after the age of 12. It is harder to learn English here in the company because you are dealing with different accents. You speak to me, I have a very different accent from Mr. Tiwari or Mr. Kishloy or someone else who's coming from Malawi or someone else coming from Zimbabwe. And accents can be confusing, particularly when you are learning pronunciation and all of that. So without a doubt, this program, that is why we continue to support it, is because it is yielding results. It is helping bridge a gap between those who are not learning Portuguese as fast as they should with those who are learning English faster because they have the talent to learn language. It's a gift. It's a form of intelligence. The ability to learn a language is a form of intelligence. So others are better at it than other people. So without this training, we wouldn't understand each other. We wouldn't be able to tap into the skill, knowledge, and experience of someone else who's come from India, someone else who's come from Zimbabwe, or like myself, who is from Zambia. This training opens doors, not only in this company, but it also opens doors for people outside of this company in their private life. Books they are able to now read. They are just opening doors everywhere for us as a company, for themselves in terms of potential professional growth. So there is no debate that we are all better, including us as a company. Even our performance even our ability to make different people feel comfortable. Those who've come from India, those who've come from Zambia, Malawi, those who've come from Portugal, or any other place. It is possible for them to be comfortable and settle in here because many people are able to speak other language as well. So congratulations to all of you. You have learned English faster than many other people learn English. Most people learn English, they would have to live in an English-speaking country. They would have to go on holiday, do a lot of lessons. Considering how busy all of you are, you've got families, you've got your work, some of you also have a business. Combine all of this and learn a language is not something that is easy. Don't take it for granted. And don't think it's only because of your teachers. It is a combination of dedicated teachers, you dedicated students. This combination is what is resulting in this opportunity we now have to interact. So I'm proud of all of you. I'll be very honest. I was not expecting this level. And I am surprised at a number of you who I know here. I didn't know you were students. I thought you had already learned English. So without a doubt, in these last 12 months, I have seen a lot of progress. So please continue. Don't end here. I want you to reach an advanced level now where you are also able to write books in English.
Okay, thanks a lot. Hello, teacher. Are you happy?
Yeah, thank you very much. I'm very happy, very happy to hear that remarks from Executive Director. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, thank you. Though a time that is running out, I will ask to invite Madam Susanna Celestine and Mr. Samuel to raise up your question, and our executive manager will answer all the questions the same time. Please, will be our last question, if you allow me.
All right. So maybe before we go, I would just like each and every one of the students to write in the chat their favorite English word and why. Write the word and write why that is your favorite English word. And then because this is a recording, I will engage with each of you individually about this question. So we can proceed.
Okay. Thank you again, Mr. Soyapi, for sharing with us all these insights. In the beginning of this workshop, I was so anxious because I wanted to know mostly about long-term vision. But in the beginning of the speech, Mr. Soyapi already say that we have called until we retire. So I'm happy because I was worried about future. Okay, the question is, well, our vision is to be preferred and to deliver or supply a high quality metallurgical at a global level. I would like to know from Mr. Soyapi's vision, you think we will be able to keep that standard from 10, 15 years from now to meet this, to be preferred?
So look, yes, our average age is 33 in this company. And, obviously what could change? Certain things could change. New mines are opening near us. New industries are opening near us. In the future, we could start to lose even our local employees here to international companies outside of Mozambique because of the level. Before Vulcan, Vale invested $35 million in the training of our people here over 7 years. Vulcan continues to make significant investments in the talent of our people. So one of your risks will be that you become the benchmark in the country, and we already see it. Other companies look to your employees to go and take over new projects, oil and gas. It doesn't matter. Go work in a mine in South Africa. Go work in a mine in Nigeria. So long term, in order for us to sustain this, on the technology side, we have the commitment of the company to continue to invest in technology. That won't change. Long term, in terms of us looking after our asset, we have the support of the stakeholders. We'll continue to look after our asset. Long term, our relationship with the community is not one to take for granted. We have to maintain it every day. A relationship is not a transaction like I send you 1,000 M-Pesa, you receive. It is every day. So in order for us to continue to be world-class, we would need to, one, be able to continue to train new people, even if others go, others retire, others look for new opportunities. That's one. Two, continue our relationship with our community. Three, always seek to be better than before and invest in technology. What have we seen in the last 10 years? That we are able to do all of these things. But let us not take that for granted. You ask a good question. The future could be different. We need to continue to do the things that we've done in the past and more. Hold on to our talent, or ability to continue to train new talent as people retire, as people look for new opportunities. Stay healthy. We need a healthy workforce. We need a healthy relationship with the community. We need to invest in technology. And we need to keep our reputation as a company. Avoid things like corruption. Avoid things like unfairness. If we do all of these things, we will continue to grow as a company. But those things need to be done every day. And every employee has a role to play in making sure that that happens. So that's a very, very good question, because it forces all of us to reflect that just because we are where we are now, we have to work hard to stay here and even move further.
Thank you, Mr. Soyapi.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Soyapi. I will just to ask Celestina and Teacher Samuel to raise your question at the same time, and Mr. Soyapi will answer both questions after you. Thank you.
Okay.
First, Celestina.
Thank you, Mr. Felix. We had the opportunity to hear about Mr. Soyapi as professional. But as we scheduled this meeting, I had the opportunity to know more, to try to know more who is Mr. Soyapi besides as professional. And I could have information that Mr. Soyapi wrote a book that called the Ancestral Codex. So how was this journey to write this
book?
Yes.
That's a very interesting question. So I'll tell you, I was in Panama 5 years ago, and in Panama we had COVID. COVID was different from the way it was in Africa. So in Panama they locked down the country. If depending on the industry you worked in, you were not allowed to go to work or to leave your house. And depending on the number on your cedula or your ID, you could go to the shops as a man on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at a certain time for 2 hours only. So you could only go, like for me, it was usually at 14 to 16 every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Only time I could go out of my house to the shops. The whole country was locked down. I led, being head of HR there, working with colleagues, we managed to convince the government to allow us to safely mine, because we had the ability to keep 5,000 employees staying at our mine. So we developed what they call was a process where you were in the hotel for 1 week. We tested you for COVID. And when you finished, we allowed you to go to the mine, and you stayed on the mine for 3 weeks. Then you went home for 1 week. But in Panama, we were having 1,000 new infections every day, and many people died. And I started to believe that there's a possibility I could die. And my son was born there, and he was born, he holds a Panamanian passport. So I used to think, if I died today, apart from my son inheriting my property and whatever I'll leave him, I asked myself, what's the best gift I could give him? And I thought the best gift anyone can have is emotional intelligence, ability to control yourself. Every day when you wake up, people are going to do different things. Your manager can annoy you, your husband can annoy you, someone on the bus can annoy you. But if you let emotions to control you, it leads to bad decisions. Some people have made emotional investments which have resulted in losses. Some people have said things to people they cannot take back. The best gift you can ever have is the ability to understand your emotions, to understand yourself, to regulate your emotions, and to understand how others behave. So as a student of African tradition, these lessons were there. These are things I would discuss with my grandmother at the fire, the importance of forgiveness, the importance of forgiving yourself. Sometimes we forgive others, but also forgiving yourself. Because if you don't forgive yourself, you don't believe you are worthy of love. If you don't believe you are worthy of love, you don't believe you deserve good things. If you don't believe you deserve good things, you can't be confident. You can't succeed. So there are a lot of these lessons we think are from psychology, but they were here in Africa. And I decided that I write this book as a letter to my son. So when he grows up, even if I died, he would have this book that would help him throughout life. So I wrote the book for my son. Then after COVID, my wife said, all right, you can change the book. Instead of writing it about your son, just write the book. Give this knowledge to other people who will use this in their lives. So that was the journey in writing that book. I wrote most of it in isolation, in a hotel, with the fear that perhaps I might not go back home because we didn't know what it was like with COVID. We had 300 employees in 1 month get COVID. We had 10 dying in a month. So we all didn't know. It could be any one of us. So that was the journey for writing that book. But now I wrote the book. I won an award in Zambia and as well as in America. I've been asked to write another one. So I'm writing another one, but this is more focused on listening to yourself. So usually you find the signs are there. Sometimes if you listen to yourself, you would learn a lot. But a lot of the times we don't listen to ourselves. We don't pay attention to the signs, whether it's stress, whether it's uncomfortable relationships we don't like. If we listen to ourselves more, I think we'd make better decisions. But I think the world has taught us not to listen to ourselves. It tells us sometimes focus on the data, focus on other things. But there's a lot of things we can learn from ourselves about our engagement with others. Sometimes we know this is not the right person, even though you're meeting them for the first time. Where does that come from? So I think there are lessons from African tradition that we can apply. I think that a lot of the things we learn from the Western world teach us to hate ourselves as Africans. And part of what I want to do in my writing is ensure that we are proud as Africans. There's nothing wrong with technology. Get technology, get new technology. But getting new technology doesn't mean we should hate ourselves as Africans. That everything we do as Africans is bad. So I think for me, when I'm not playing chess, when I'm not here at work, working with all you beautiful people, I spend time trying to see how I can research, add knowledge, where we as Africans can be proud as people. Proud of our problems, proud of our history, proud of our success. Nothing wrong with technology, but we should also be proud of who we are as a people, the problems we've gone through, where we've reached up until this stage. All of you on this call, if we ask you, what has happened all these 33 years for you to reach here? What problems have you gone through? What problems do you still go through that have led you to this point? Some people would cry if someone shared with you the real problems that they go through. So we've got a lot to be proud of. And as you ask that question, that's my journey. My journey is to ensure that we become confident in our ability to solve different problems. And once we are confident, like all of you are confident in your interaction, you learn more. It all starts with confidence. Confidence comes from success. The more successful you are, the more confident you are. And the more confident you are, the more success you want. So even in this lesson, all of you will get more confident knowing that there's no good English, there's no bad English. I would tell you that some of you here are speaking better English than many people I worked with in Zambia in the mine who are from an English speaking place. So it's just because you don't have interaction with others, you don't know how good you are at work. Even in this lesson, if you told people you've only been learning English for 2 years, people won't believe you. So that is the journey of my book writing. People say, no, not everyone can write a book. That's true. But if you put in the effort, if you edit your book, if you focus on the right material, you could become an author, you could become a podcaster, you could become anything you want if you decide to respect it and devote the time. That's just the way it works.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
This was actually was very interesting, and the main thing that I realized that I know Soyapi, but today I realized that I need to know more from you, and I need to actually interact with you because you are here, and the hour is not enough to feed us from the knowledge that we have. Actually, we don't have any question from here, and I would like to ask the representative of our school. Just before that, I would like Mr. Sab to give your closing words, and after you, I will ask the representative of our school also to say something just to close our workshop, and we expect to hear you more very early. Thank you.
No, thank you, all of you. It's an honor to see the progress you're all making. I'll just encourage you to continue to practice. You are all already doing really well at an advanced level. The only thing I think some of you are missing is just confidence. I was listening to many of you. There was nothing to correct. Only thing I was seeing was you are worried about the next person. Don't be worried about the next person. The next person will appreciate that you're trying. So all English speakers will appreciate that you are trying because they know you are not an English speaker. So you just focus on speaking. Don't worry about how you come out, correct it. That's why your teachers are there. But your focus is gain confidence. You already know the words. This was a very complicated discussion. Some of the words some of you were using higher level. So congratulations to all of you. Keep pushing. I see here even some of the favorite English words. They are not simple words here. They are all deep English words. And I'm proud of all of you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Teacher Nersia. Teacher Geoffrey.
Yes.
Yes. Last word just to close our wonderful webinar.
We are very grateful having you all. This, as I said before, as I asked my question, because sometimes we are teachers. We may know that maybe things are happening, but not knowing that it's not at the high level. But I can see that things are changing, and as Mr. Soyapi said, that it's not only from teachers, also from students. So I still stand to call you all that let's do it together. Let's dedicate to this new language. And he has also said that you should not stop here. Let's go for more. Let's abstract new skills, new ways, how can we take it over. It's all what we can say. Thank you very much for your dedication. Thank you very much, Mr. Soyapi, for your time to be with us here today. Thank you.
Thank you. Please don't forget to put share your favorite words and explain why. Thank you. See you next time. Bye-bye.
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 See
Bye-bye.
you.
See you.
Thank you.
Yes, very much.